Hello gamers, Muckluck here. Today is Tuesday, July 30th, and there was some late news that they posted late in the late in the day, and we're gonna see if it is worth covering. Let's see what we got here. Ruby Bayer says, "Hi all, we have been working on some updates to the Warclaw mount, and today I'd like to give you a preview of those updates." So quick timeout. They have already announced that the Warclaw, previously a mount that you could only obtain via World v World, was going to be available in all game modes in Janthier Wilds. Now, although you can only get the Warclaw in World v World, you can use it outside of World v World. It's just not worth using, so you don't see it much. And the reason is, the Raptor's got big jumps forward, the Skimmer can skim, the Bunny can do big jumps up, and the Warclaw outside of World v World is just kind of just it's a taxi that doesn't go more than 20 miles per hour. It's a little little car. But in World v World, it can throw lances at people. It can knock people off their mounts. It can pounce on people for damage. It can attach chains to enemy gates and try to rip them off. Things like that. So back to this. Now that you're all caught up, beginning with the August 20th game update, that's the day that Janthier launches, the Warclaw mount will automatically be unlocked for all players who own Heart of Thorns or Path of Fire. To access the mount, simply enter World v World and spend 1 World ability point in the Warclaw Mastery ability track. Okay, so really quickly here, I'm going to go into my game. I am in World v World right now. If you guys have never been in World v World, you click on this little button up here, okay? You click on one of these zones and you'll zone in as long as they're not full. Once you're in there, you click on Ranks and Abilities right here, and down here at the bottom is Warclaw Mastery. And they want you to get this first point thing, okay? That is what they're talking about. Now, up until this point in the past, you would then put more points in this to unlock all those other abilities that I was talking about. But that is what they're talking about. Just trying to say that in a way that anyone can understand. All right, the Warclaw Mastery ability track will be updated as follows. The first point is unlock the Warclaw Companion achievement. The second point is unlock Sniff, a second skill that allows your Warclaw to detect enemies and damage walls or gates. Costs 4 points. 3 is unlock Chain Pull, a third skill that allows your Warclaw to pull on walls and gates to damage and weaken them. So I think pulling on walls is new. Fourth skill is unlock Lance, a fourth skill that enables you to throw a spear at a mounted player, dismounting you both. Fifth skill is Battle Maul, does increase damage to enemies who are already in a downed state. There was a period of time in the past where the Pounce would just instantly kill anyone who was in down state. They changed it to bonus damage because it was a bit too much. Someone gets you down and then some other one comes up and just instantly finishes you. Warclaw's Blessing and the extra stamina bar will no longer require world ability points. They will just be part of the Warclaw's baseline skills. So what that is talking about, going back into the game here, so we're pulling against the image sim, throw the spear. There's an extra stamina bar is right there. It was the third thing. And the second point makes the Warclaw pulse speed to people that don't have a Warclaw near you so that they can keep up. And in World v World, can I not mount it? I guess I can't mount here. Wonderful. Anyway, in World v World, the Warclaw has 3 stamina bars. I have 2, which you can see right there. So that is what it is referring to. With the skill. It has 3 stamina bars with that trait that we were just talking about. Okay. The Warclaw Companion Collection will no longer be required to unlock the Warclaw. However, it will still be available with additional rewards for players who want to complete it. A War Machine weapon skin selection chest, and 250 World v World skirmish claim tickets. I actually think, because I am very indecisive, yes, I still have my War Machine box from like a year ago in my bag. These are actually pretty cool. So I can actually take this chance to show you guys. That's the shield. That is the Warhorn. That is the torch. That is the sword. That is the staff. It looks a bit better like that. That is the short bow. The scepter. And again, this set's not new, but it takes some effort to get, which is why I've been so indecisive on which one of these I want. That is the pistol. This is the mace. This is the longbow. This is the hammer. And the great sword, the thickness. The focus, which is kind of like a laser claw type thing. The dagger, which you can see right there. And the axe, which is right there. All right. And back over here. You'll get a War Machine weapon skin collection chest and 250 World v World skirmish claim tickets. If you're not a fan of World v World, this will be a great way to get a ton of tickets in case you are trying to World v World to get Conflux, the legendary ring from World v World, or if you're possibly working on Warbringer, which is the legendary backpack from World v World. Now, there are 3 legendary backpacks in the game. You do not have to do World v World for a backpack unless you just really want the skin. So if you hate doing World v World and you're forcing yourself to do it, the backpack, you do have other options if you didn't already know. And there is armor in there as well. If you've already completed the collection at any point in the past, you'll automatically receive these additional rewards the first time you log in after the August 20th game update. As mentioned previously, Lances will receive a second charge in the August 20th game update. And unlocking the Warclaw will allow you to use it in PvE as well. That is already true in the game. It's just that at the time of recording this, using it in PvE, it's almost like having a mount with no abilities, so you don't see them outside of World v World that often. Again, these updates will be available to all players who own Heart of Thorns or Path of Fire. Friendly reminder that if you buy Path of Fire, Heart of Thorns comes with it for free, and Path of Fire is their cheapest expansion. And if you're going to get it, use my referral link. As long as you're not on Steam. Guild Wars 2 Janther Wilds is not required to access them, but you do need that expansion to unlock the Warclaw Mastery tiers that are being added in the Janther Wilds Unleashed, the enhanced Warclaw mount post that was published on July 17th, and we covered that a week or two ago. There was a video on that already. And that's it. And that's basically it. That's pretty cool. So basically, what does this amount to? This means that if you have Heart of Thorns or Path of Fire, and you didn't have the Warclaw, getting it will be much easier. You do not have to go in here and do a collection. For example, one part of the collection was to kill a keep lord. If you were a noob at World v World, you had no idea what you were doing, that one step could take a few hours for you to figure out and find a group that's doing it, assuming groups are doing it at that time that you're playing, and leech a kill on a lord. And that was really annoying. Now you just got to get one level up point in World v World and spend it on the Warclaw, and that's it. So you don't have to do the collections anymore, which, if I can open this up here, there was a series of small achievements here. Get the emblem, get a helmet, get leather armor, get tail armor, get a gorget, get spike. Yeah, you have to get all this stuff, and you no longer have to do that. You just got to get a point. And then additionally, getting the cool weapon skin box and the 250 tickets is pretty awesome. The collections weren't too bad. I agree with you. I agree with you that the collections aren't too bad. All I'm saying is it will be much faster now than it was. So that's kind of cool. I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. Who am I kidding? There's Reddit. Someone will complain about that. In any case, no sane person will complain about that. So it'll be easier to get it than it was. And if you already had it, you're getting a bunch of tickets and a War Machine skin. So hey, freaking awesome. Thanks for the free stuff. That's cool. And then also the Lance getting a new charge soon, and this is all kind of setting groundwork for the Warclaw to be more used in the upcoming Janther expansion in some way, shape, or form. So that's it. That's all the news on your Warclaw and the stuff that is coming and the changes being made to it. And if I missed anything, or if you got any questions, problems, thoughts, concerns, be sure to put them in the comment section down below, and I'll fight you there.